What's my vibe today, honestly? Mosh pit goodness. Let's go with... Alright. Hello, hello. No, I don't know if that's the vibe. Don't feel dancey today either. Just go with chill. Ah, okay. Hello, everybody. Look who's here. A very rugged, tired, absolutely dead inside fairy in black. I've been gone for a little bit. And to be completely honest, I'm not doing very well. I know this is like a controversial opinion, especially considering my subculture, where like they think that they're so learn from my mistakes. Baby, you put your butt everywhere. There's like cat hair on my microphone. I wanted to do this for quite a while, and if you follow my Patreon, which you should, I posted concept art a while ago of a character that I'm working on. You done? What are you doing? Sorry, I got really distracted. You good? Yeah, just go flop your butt somewhere and stay there. Basically, I am gonna do a visual representation of the AI that's gonna take my job. And I already have concept art in mind, but I sketched it out because on paper, my brain works better on paper. But I actually haven't done any color sampling yet. I've done a few thumbnails, but not too much details. So I want to get into that. I'm gonna do some like digital concept art. That's the plan for today. And then once I'm happy with my design, I'm gonna start doing the actual drawing. Okay. Good. Here's another thing that happened. These are just like fake stick-on nails. But I'm trying this out, and honestly, the good thing about them, I've been biting my nails for my whole life. I absolutely hate it. So yeah, my natural nails are very fragile and thin because of it. But these are a bit stronger. They don't break as easily. Like they can snap off, which that gives me a lot of anxiety. But they don't break, and like sure I can chew them, but it just doesn't feel the same. It feels gross. Like chewing your nails is gross to begin with, but for some reason with the plastic ones, like the texture of it really throws me off. So maybe that's gonna be my key to breaking the habit. Okay, so I want to start like a symmetrical... Ooh. I'm gonna test that tool for the first time. I actually never done that. Gonna see How will I do with symmetry? Oh yeah, that's super cool that I can like place it. I like that quite a lot. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna mess up the proportions so badly. Oh my, this is so uncomfortable. Like, but okay. Getting used to it, right? Basically, what I need for AI Chan is like a humanoid thing, but at the same time, there's something like super off about it. The same way that, like, if you look at any portrait made on Midjourney, or any honestly anything made on AI, it always has like this uncanny valley thing going on, because it's just like for now at least, no matter how smart it is, it just can't exactly figure out the thing that makes human faces look human. So that's kind of the feeling I want to get it. Like it's robotic. It's like it's humanoid, but still very much robotic. And I would say probably the biggest like inspiration for the design I did is Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I absolutely love her. One of my favorite characters. But yeah, she is like humanoid. She has like very much humanoid characteristics. At the same time, she's very much robotic. And there is this like one scene when she's portrayed as if she's like breaking apart into like that image, and I loved it. Beep boop. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking at my sketch constantly, so I'm ugh. This table is way too small. I wish I had like a table big enough so I can have two screens. Like I have this screen and another one beside it for like reference photos and such. I do like put my tablet right here, but my problem is that I put everything in different places. Like I have my first concept and my physical sketchbook. I have other stuff on my tablet. So I need to put all of that around to make things a bit less convenient for me. I'd show you my first sketch, but so can't have like a straight line. I don't know, and my sketcher boobs are a bit bigger, but I kind of like, I prefer my women with smaller boobs. There, I think quite well. I thought it's gonna be garbage. Whereas, like, she doesn't, none of that. That one kind of breaks apart and becomes wires. I'm very creative. Also, I haven't decided if I'm going with them yet, but I will draw it just so it is there. If one is all big or small. What about long what? It depends on what exactly you want long. Because if some things are, there are some things that should not be long. Okay, so like I want my girl to have some self-defense methods for when the humans decide to disconnect her from the servers. She's gonna have like spider legs coming out of her back. Ready to kill. Also, by the way, this is my first time trying to do anything like remotely mechanical. I am not mecha kind of artist. I am very much. Oh shoot, I messed it up. I'm very much like a fantasy gal. That's what makes me happy. Switch places? No. There. Better. So wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. I mean, really, what's the difference? Both are fiction. Okay. Let's turn off the symmetry. It's actually very nice. I like it. Haven't decided what I'm doing with her legs. To be honest, I think in the overall composition, I'm just gonna cut it off right here. No feet. Though honestly, I don't think that's really like typically if you want to cut, it's either like here or at the knees. At the same time, like I did. I don't know. Decisions for later. Last use symmetry. There. Lovely. These are quite... takes quite a lot to actually get used to them. First time when I put them on, they were like cheap. And the glue snapped off like 2 hours after. Now I'm using like actual legit glue. And it is like, it's there forever. Yeah, I have to like relearn the way I'm holding a pencil, which really throws me off, but you know, that's the whole point of learning. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. Is it actually? Oh, it's at 60%. Ugh, idiot. Now it's good. Maybe a bit smaller though. Yeah. My symmetry's off again. There. So I honestly don't know where to start. Like I don't want to do the face yet because it is not symmetrical, but watch me just start from my boobs. Let's start with their hips actually. Okay. So what my girl has is this like diamond element right here. I think I might have to switch the design a bit. I feel like maybe I should have taken a picture of my sketch and just traced over it. That's okay. Ugh. So why am I struggling with like pen pressure so much? Interesting. There. Just tune in, first thing here without seeing the images, maybe start from the yeah, that's what you get in the Fairy and Black stream. Yeah, I was debating where I'm gonna start the line art. But I decided to start with the hips because I thought like maybe here. That is funny. Mm. Oh yeah, also my New Year's resolution, I'm gonna save up money to get myself one of those graphic tablets that is like a screen. I want a screen display. So I can like genuinely see what I'm doing. Okay. Should I like just, I think I should just use the shift key for everything. Like then like goes to here and connects. That works. Okay. I want this to be a bit rounder. Okay. Straight line. I think maybe for the concept art I should like have her legs a bit apart so I can draw them better. How are you doing? Well, school has been killing me, and work too. I don't know. I don't know how much I should like open up online. Let's just say my desire to throw myself off a cliff has been increasing over time. Or maybe it's like the deficiency of vitamin D in this country has been getting to me. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Sorry if I'm not like my usual energetic self. Like I do like rugged as hell, but I just like, I don't know. I'm doing that artist thing, being mentally ill. Oh, I thought I heard meowing, but didn't sound familiar. I guess it's from the music. Okay. I do want to draw her kneecaps for now, but I'm not gonna do much else on her body, like on her legs yet. I want to get like the basic design out of the way so I can like start adding details. Holy Week. Oh, nice. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. I am like on a more positive note to not be like completely doom and gloom. I am moving to like a much better area. So that is positive. That is nice. And I'm super excited because the apartment I'm moving into, it's pretty much the same size as mine, but it just built smarter, if that makes sense. So I have much less like wasted dead space, and I fit in it very nicely. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, now I'm gonna work on her boobs, at least like her rib cage. Okay. So you're like one of the people who was on my Patreon. So yeah, this is like the sketch I showed a while ago. Took me an eternity to actually get to it. Yeah, that was awesome. My art is recognizable. Hmm. I'm thinking if I should maybe, so you know, like the abdomen area, it is kind of like breaking apart in my sketch. But I'm thinking if I should do it a bit more complicated. Like I know the sides will stay the way I designed them. For sure. But I don't know about like the front. Have to think about that one. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Like I kind of want her to. I know what to do. I like that, and then I can like do the spine right here, and it's more visible this way. Okay, yeah, this is so much better. This is why doing concept art is so much fun, because like once you repeat your idea several times, it becomes so much more interesting. Because like my first design is quite simple. It's just the very first picture that came into my head. But once I like start thinking it and overthinking it and working on it a bit longer, it can actually lead me to some very good places artistically. There is like absolutely beauty in randomness. Like definitely. I will never say like, oh, like don't draw from your feelings. Always plan it. Um, but for me personally, I always find that when I plan and work on an idea, like there's a time and a place. Sometimes I do enjoy being very random, but sometimes I really have to like keep an idea in my head for quite a while, and then it becomes so much more satisfying. There's like your little art lesson from me. Okay. No, this is so bad. Um. Oh, hello, Nomad Lover. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I don't know, like how present you were for my explanation, but right now I'm basically just working on some concept art. I have this idea, and so yeah, that is my that is the visual represent. It's gonna be once it's done. This is my visual representation of the artificial intelligence that's gonna take over my job, basically. Let me just zoom out for you. Right now I'm doing some concept art, and it's gonna be like a full complete digital drawing. I just dropped my stylus. It's like genuinely gone. Found it. But who will control the AI? My AI or in general? I mean, my AI Chan controls herself. Wait a second. Why do I have this huge line here? I don't remember making it. Interesting. Okay. I'm weirded out. I guess it's from my pen falling. But it's need to create it in the first place by someone. Well, that is true, yeah. Okay, symmetry's on. Too many truly random things. Now you're talking about art or nature? I think I want to lower my opacity even more. No, it actually really bugs me. There, now it won't distract me as much. Much better. I guess anomalies are random. I mean, they are. Just no guessing here. I actually, like, because this has been such a hot topic in the art community, I've been reading a lot about like people's opinions on AI art, and there was this one person on Reddit that brought up a really good point, especially if the online, like the internet gets flooded with like Midjourney garbage. And what do you think Midjourney is learning from? Whatever is being fed to it. At some point, it will become repetitive, and the engine won't be able to come up with new ideas anymore because it's fed the same thing constantly. In that regard, AI art will never be able to take over real human artists because while it is like technically learning and improving, it is very, very limited. It's very limited to what like people input into it. And especially if artists start resisting it, if they're like, hey, maybe don't put my art into your database without my permission, then like the AI will become like will pretty much render itself useless. It will stop being so interesting. But that's just a theory. Personally, I played around with Midjourney a bit, and it is pretty cool for the uncreative mind. In the past, wanna just make art faster, like give commands to it and draw based on the picture. Well, some people do that, and like whatever, use AI's references. Okay. Not against it. Check out Loa, it's creepy and interesting. Maybe, if I have the time. Is it like a new engine? Does commission work faster, not 1 month? You know, that's fair. If you use AI as a tool to help you make your art faster and better, that's fine. I have nothing against that. In fact, there are a bunch of artists that I very much admire who do it. My issue is like putting it on the same pedestal as actual human art, because it's not. Or like, I can totally see artists lose clients or artists getting fired from their job because the AI can make it better. That's where the threat is. But to be fair, like any job can be replaced by a machine. So human artists, like, in case it does actually become a threat, human artists will have no choice but to find ways to be useful again. It's the same thing that had to happen when photography was invented, for example. Well, anyway. It was like more round. To be honest, like that is just my personal opinion. But like, if I hate being unoriginal in any way. To the point that like if I hate making fan art because it's not original. It's not our program. It's more like for writers. Give detail commands. The art looks carved. That is true. Yes, that is true. It is. Yeah. That's why like I made like a whole video script for it, and I said there that an AI concept will only be as interesting as the person who wrote it. What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, I played with Midjourney a bit. And it is pretty cool, especially when you give it like detailed commands and you really like work on it. But I have like one problem with it. I got bored so quickly. Like genuinely. Because whatever concept I might like put in writing into the engine, it's already in my head. Like I already have the image in my head. I don't need the machine. So when I do use AI, which I do, I like shit on it all the time, but I do use AI sometimes. It is It is typically only to come up with alternative ideas to what I already have in my head. Because, like, in other cases, I just don't need it. No, oh my god, no. Retransform, there's the thing. Oh, sorry. What is layer 4? It's just a layer. Go away. I do want to add elements of AI. That's human figure creation. Interesting. I did hear it actually. I saw somebody made a whole comic, like a whole graphic novel using AI images only. And they said that one of the biggest struggles was making the characters consistent. Because every time they, like, I don't know, had their OC, their original character looked like Zendaya. Like, I swear they probably used her in the keyword. But yeah, every time they're like, main character looking out a window, it would make the main character look like a slightly bit different. And even if they made the description super detailed, like, I don't know. Again, it looked like Zendaya, so that's what I have in my head now. Black woman with super big curls looking out the window. Every time the AI will give them like a different kind of curls. I mean, I guess that would be pretty cool. Just have your figure, like your character, let's say like blonde guy with blue eyes. And then you're like, okay, stay with the blonde guy, but make the background different. Like, that would be pretty interesting. Oh, shoot. If only there was an AI that can do the line art for me. No, it's okay. My suffering is what makes this art valuable. Started to think maybe that's not what I want our spine to look like. I'll leave it be for now. I'll come later. Let's continue with the ribs. Okay, so basically, girl has like a metal plate right here in between the breasts. Kind of like a triangle thing here to indicate the collarbone, and then the actual collarbones going outwards. Actually, no. I'll start with collarbones. There. So I think I want... Do I want him thinner? Do I want him like... Like... My apologies if somebody's renovating. Here's another thing that I'm not gonna worry about when I move. At least I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm super excited about it, but I didn't notify my landlord yet. Right, because then it like goes like this. Yeah, it's a bit less like a triangle, but more of I don't know, I don't even know what to call this shape. Been looking at references of cars, actually. Like I said before, this is the first time doing anything like remotely mechanical. I'm predominantly a fantasy artist, so this is very unusual for me. Best part of every drawing. Repeating them? What would be the position if what? Which right now I am not. Thinking, so like, do they go out? Also, welcome. Welcome. I'm Fairy in Black. My actual name is Anna. That's what people call me. And this channel, I don't know. Actually, because I am currently streaming both on YouTube and Twitch, I have no idea where you're from. But my YouTube is all dedicated to art of all kinds, a lot of traditional. I'm a watercolor artist by training. And I started my Twitch channel with the goal to get super good at digital art. So I am learning. I am mostly self-taught in digital art. And this channel is for you to see my progress and also to keep myself accountable. Because I am a chronic procrastinator. Okay, let's see my girl. Oh, well, you're always welcome here. My mouse isn't working. Can I please zoom out? Oh, I hate when Photoshop does that. The number of boobs you have been trying yourself. Are you complaining? You better not be complaining. Yes, I have been getting more comfortable with nudes and not safe for work. Part of growing up, I guess. Jesus bloody Christ. Give me a sec. Wait a second. Oh, I don't have a folder for AI Chan. Okay. Sometimes Photoshop glitches like that, and then I just like close it. Like save and close it. But a Photoshop, please. Yes. Let's see if it glitches again. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. You better work. Yes. Maybe it's not very understood you. Oh, that's okay. No, never. You do not complain about breasts ever. Of any body type and any gender. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Link though, isn't it linked like on my Twitch? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. It should be linked on my Twitch, but I'm not sure. I'll check it out later. But basically, if you just like type Fairy in Black one word on the YouTube search, it should have me. But I was also okay. Look at this. I was trying out like this watercolor brand. It like divides into two colors. It's like duochrome. You can only get it on AliExpress. It makes me so sad. It's like a Chinese brand. And I tried it, and I'm like, do I wanna get more? Do I really want to? I am very limited in money, but I'm so tempted. Oh, it's like, look at it. I kind of feel like I kind of want like the in-between panel to be a bit smaller. Sorry, what? We don't have commands on that? No, I don't. Okay. As I said before, I am a boomer. I have no idea how to do stuff like that. Okay, this is actually better. I figured out how to use Photoshop, that's it. I'm not gonna fix it right now, I'm sorry guys. Small spots you can make custom commands. Do I have an Here's my big question. Here's my big question. The bot, will it be on Twitch or on Streamlabs? I'm such a boomer. Oh, it's an eraser. How did I design it? So it goes like... Okay. And then like I have a nice and long line right here. It goes this way. There. A very sexy design, almost like a car. Hi there. Okay, do you mind telling me, are you from Twitch or from YouTube? Because I'm supposed to be streaming on both at the same time, and it's the first time I'm doing it, so I expect myself to mess up something. Does your YouTube channel have the same name as the one on Twitch? Yes, I am Fairy in Black everywhere. The hell? Free transform, and now I should be able to move it. What the hell? I am not having a good day at all. Because, yeah, it's okay, yeah. But yeah, I'm under the same name everywhere. Okay, the right layer? No. work, please, please, please. No, I'm about to have a breakdown. I don't see the YouTube messages? That is very much possible. Why does my free transform doesn't work? I'm so mad. It's not locked. Is it because of the symmetry? But that's only the brush tool. Let's work on another layer. Thank you, Angel of Death. Yeah, that's my YouTube channel. What is going on? I am... And there, my zoom tool doesn't work either. I am not having a good day at all. Let's give this a shot. Okay. So I guess it's because the pen was too close. Come. Sit. Nah, don't be there and scream at me. Come on. Ugh. Cats. Lasso. There, lasso. Okay, now seems normal. Okay, there. Okay, so it was just like the proximity of the mouse and pen. It was messing up the whole thing. It was okay. Everything is good now. Everything is good. It's not a bad day, it's just a little setback. I know. Yeah, good girl. Right. If she's here, that means you get kitty cam. Just put the cat. Ah, she is good. Oh. I tried to put her on my lap and she fell down. You clumsy. She's so bad at being a cat. Okay. Yeah, so for my new chatters, this is Minerva. Well, right there on the floor. That was Minerva. She's my little kitty. She's actually gonna have her birthday in 6 days. She was born October 27th. She'll be 2 years old. You want more cat content? Okay. But like, what kind of cat content do you want? That's what I'm curious about. I filmed myself building her cat tree. Is that something you want? Oh. Okay, so I wanted to say, like, her head is a bit too long, but maybe that's what I want to make it, like, even less human. Like, would you want me to turn, like, into a cat mom channel? Pranking my cat, you will never believe what happened. I wanted to do like a formal introduction for her. If that makes sense. Just be like, hi, I'm Farine Black and this is my new cat, Minerva. And then talk a little bit about her backstory because it is quite sad. And how she's been doing, like maybe show a little bit of her progress because like the way she got used to me is actually fascinating. She is such a good cat. Very brave. Now I thought about doing that, but then I realized that Like this is how family channels introduce their new like content cow, aka new baby, and I don't want to be like that. I was just like grossed out by the idea, so I didn't do it. But like if that's something you guys want to see, then definitely. My channel's gonna be like, I mean, I have quite a lot of I have several like vlogs and life content, but maybe I can like add kitty content. What's the name of that YouTuber who pretty much rose to fame because of her dog and then abused him? Yeah, I don't want to be that ever. I got I got Minerva because I love cats. Well, the cat is a cat. But I again, I cat it. Yeah, having pets on your social media it helps. Like people love seeing that, and I do post her quite a lot. But it's not necessarily like, oh, the followers gonna love this. Yeah, I'm gonna get more followers. But more like, cat, I'm trying to. That is literally my channel right now. The amount of times I had to yell at her to not flop her butt on my wet drawing, or sorry, painting. Mm. But yeah, as I was saying, when I post her, it's always like, oh my god, my cat is so cute, I must share it. It's never like, oh, my cat is so cute, I'm gonna get followers off of her. And like, I got her to begin with because I love cats, and she helps me on the days when I struggle to get out of bed. She comes and yells at me until I get. She is like ever since I moved out, my mom isn't there to yell at me. My mom doesn't yell anymore, but like she's not there to kick me out of bed. So instead I got a cat who does the same thing. Okay, we're actually pretty good. Um, right. So she had like the armpit panel. It sounds like a blue whale farting here. This is really ruining the quality of my stream. I'm sorry. Can't wait to move. Let's see what we got. When? Unfortunately December 1st. This is like a really crappy time to move because it's like actually getting cold. But I can. I mean, hey, December is when it's. Yeah, it is ouch time, but you know what's even more ouch? Moving in like January or February. That is not even ouch. That is like pure misery. That is torture. So I'm glad that it's earlier than that. Like, still sucks. I would have loved to move in November, which, like, you know, next month, but didn't work out, so December 1st instead. Like, it's okay. Also, I'm kind of disappointed about it. At the same time, I'm glad that he warned me in advance. My boyfriend said that he might not be able to help me because at first he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help you move. You won't be like." He was super happy about it and supportive. Um, and then I guess he got his exam schedule and he's like, "Oh, I might not be able to." So like I'm a bit bummed about that because that means I have to hire somebody. At the same time, like I'm glad he told me now instead of like a day before the move. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I actually have a final." I'm like, "Why don't you do this to me?" That's why whenever I like try to rely on people, I start to annoy the living hell out of them. To be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure still? Are you sure you still doing it?" Um, no change of plans, right? 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 The slightest. Have to like figure out if there's a moving company in this town that has like a reasonable. I'm not moving it. Absolutely not. I will like break several bones. It's not a good line. That's better. It's a Kia. I could take it apart. I could. I'll probably take everything apart, movers or not. But I live on the 3rd floor with no elevator. So I'll have to make so many trips. By the end of the day, I'll be like genuinely dead. Not even the end, I'll like middle of the day, I'll drop dead. And again, can't really rely on anybody to help me because they're gonna bail on me. People. Okay, let's see. Not bad at all. Well, I need to have vested interest in it. Yeah, exactly. It's not even about making it on time, it's just like making it in general. Because when you ask friends for favors, they'll like find any excuse not to come. Why there's so many? Welcome to Twitch, my friend. And the best part about Twitch advertisements is that I don't see a penny out of it. How the hell do you take apart IKEA stuff? Honestly, okay, I'm saying it as someone who moved way too many times in my lifetime. But I just realized something. Oof. When you want to take apart IKEA stuff, take the instruction of how to build it and then go backwards. Yeah, exactly. You just go backwards. Or like you can do, that's what I do with Legos if I have to move them for a reason. I don't completely take them apart, but like divide them in 2 or 3 or like how many parts I need to put them nicely in a box. Though for this, like, I don't know what I do with the bed, but probably for the dresser that you cannot see because it's behind the closet. For the dresser, probably I'll just take out like the shelves, the dressers, but won't take apart like the whole structure. Because what's the point? That's gonna like be annoying for me later. Let's see if it works. Copy. I don't think it will do on both sides. Yeah. That's okay. There's a solution to that. I think I also said, since I am moving, it could be a good time for me to also like get a better table for the computer, but I honestly don't know if I can, because like that's money. I'll figure something out. Okay, flip. And now I just need him to line up perfectly. Why can't I get a table? Sorry about 4 ads in a row. You don't only have a lot of advertisement. Yes, okay. And yeah, Twitch bloody sucks because of that. And the worst part about Twitch ads is that I as someone who has like average of 2 viewers a stream, who is not in the partners program, I do not see a single cent out of it. Well, it's the same on YouTube, but like YouTube at least is a bit less annoying with its ads. Twitch is shameless. Okay. Symmetry Chan. I think the question was about the table of why can't I? I mean I can, but like that's money. That's the whole thing. Yeah, a good like computer setup, they're quite expensive. And I have like a bunch of other stuff I need to like save up for. And also while I have a very rough idea of how I'm gonna fit into the new apartment, it's the same size as mine. It's gonna take apart me more. We are IKEA lovers on this channel. Are you drawing an arachne? Not really. Have you ever seen The Terminator? Let's start the conversation with that. So basically, like, the spider legs are her method of self-defense from evil humans who don't want her to control them. I was thinking it was Trill from the Tamer series. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a bad nerd. Okay. So she has that, and then like some wires dangling. But I'll add the wires later because they don't need to be symmetrical. And then I have to copy these. Didn't do the whole back part. That's okay, I'll get to it. Copy. Okay. Okay, perfect. Welcome. Still not determined? Well, anyway, it's real cool. Oh, still not determined. No, okay. I just like I explained what it is, what this is. Um, so this is my visual representation of the AI machine that is gonna take over my job and make my art skills that took many years to develop completely useless. This is a visual representation of my anxiety of it. I'll call her AI Chan. To those who are not like shameless weebs like me, oh, right, they're not the same spot. Silly. To those who are not like weird weebs like me, Chan is like a Japanese suffix for like little girl. And a lot of people like jokingly use this as kind of jokingly use it sometimes for objects or like scary characters. Anyway, so that is AI Chan. She's the machine that's gonna take over my job and make me Fairy in Black 2.0. Yes, Fairy in Black, new and improved, less depression. Just was not programmed into it. Yeah. So that's what it is. And I designed her like as a humanoid robot thing with like wires coming out of her, and she's gonna have a really cool background that I have not figured out how I'm approaching. Okay. Book out one. I don't know this series. That reminds me of something like an book. Oh, of course you talk about books. Sorry, it took me so long to figure out what my chat is talking about. Yeah, so she's like a humanoid robot that is sort of human, sort of robot, in between, but with a feeling that is I said that before, but my opinion on AI art and how it affects artists is much more nuanced than what I just said. But yeah, AI Chan is my visual interpretation of my anxiety. So obviously I'm gonna explain her in a bit of an exaggerated way. Okay. Face. There is like some studies that's yeah, symmetrical faces. Yeah. If a human face is perfectly symmetrical, it actually like typically makes humans very uncomfortable. It creates what's called the uncanny valley effect. When something is like close enough to being humanoid but not really, and the discomfort it creates in humans is actually very severe. It's worse than seeing pretty much like it is the anxiety somebody gets from like the uncanny valley effect is like pretty much worse than seeing a lion. There was some like research into it as to why it happens, and some say that it's like evolutionary effect. Humans just kind of evolved to notice that stuff because it might indicate like death or disease. Sorry, I went on a tangent. Where was I? But yeah, this discomfort also happens when you see like perfectly symmetrical faces. Sometimes like if they're stylized, it's a bit better because it doesn't just eliminate comfort, but eliminates them literally. Yes. But that's like sort of one of the things I want to do with this girl. Though I don't think I'm doing it very well. She's like too sexy for the uncanny valley effect. If that makes sense. Um, why did I even bring it up to begin with? So the thing about Midjourney, for example, and other AI platforms, is that they kind of suck at making human faces. They suck quite a lot. There's always like one eye is really off, or there is like the perfect symmetry makes people uncomfortable, and there's all that stuff going on. So when you look at Midjourney art, it's quite easy to see that there's something really off about it. That's what I noticed when I was playing around with it. And wanted to like imitate that uncomfortable feeling as much as I can. There. Okay. I'm looking to the side constantly because my sketchbook is over there with the design. I don't think I need the symmetry for this one. Should probably also do her face on a separate layer. Oh! Did it? Okay, I clicked. I thought I clicked on something else by accident. Symmetry off. Basically, the way I want this girl to work, she's gonna have like one human eye and one robot eye, and like this whole side of her face is gonna be robotic, but this side is gonna be humanoid. Gonna give her my eyebrows. You can't see them because they're not painted over. Oh, you know those goth people who shave off their eyebrows? That could never be me. Notice how very funny she's praising the sun? I mean, I guess. Yeah, it will make sense once I actually do the whole composition. Right now I just want to actually put her into the computer, if that makes sense. Like actually have the digital line art rather than the paper one. And I want to start testing colors because I have not done that yet. Put it here and it's you going to sleep? What happened? Half human. No, she's fully robot. She's just a robot pretending to be a human that has like human looking parts. But she is not human at all. Not even a little bit. Well, good night, Angel of Death. It was nice having you here. Let's do the other eye. Why is it so pixelated? My resolution is super high. Interesting. 1 a.m. Fair enough. So she's not 7 of 9? You'll have to explain that reference. So like to design the other eye, like the robotic one, I was looking at actual human anatomy of eye to kind of see where my panels need to go and how it should look. A super fun Star Trek. Okay, yeah. No. I was gonna say, like, I wish I could get paid for just watching Netflix on stream. Because then I would catch up to everything I was told I should watch. Okay. I've seen Twitch users stream them just watching TV. I know, yeah, okay. It is actually a really weird thing that Twitch does. They are brutal sometimes with copyright, and then other times they're like, okay. It is very strange. There are people who just like have whole reaction channels when they just watch stuff and react to them. Like, this is such easy content. I should start doing it. Okay. And this is where my girl's face is breaking apart. I don't like her smiling. I need to change her face expression. I was also thinking maybe like she shouldn't have a mouth at all. I have to figure that one out. And that's exactly why we do concept art, to figure these things out. Okay. This resolution is killing me. I need to know, like, it looks good from afar and it is like a pretty big file, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm doing like super small details. But like, I don't know why it's so crappy. Okay. I don't need that side of her face. Okay, I just thought about it. Isn't it interesting who like decided on the robot voice? Like I find typically in a lot of movies, but also in real life, like robot voices, they're typically female. And then like you can set them to be male, but the default is female. It's typically a female voice, and then like very, like a bit monotone. But like who decided that a robot's voice must be monotone? Like I mean, I bet like think that's that the standard is like science fiction of the 20th century. But like why monotone? Why couldn't robots be like super theatrical and dramatic? Like why couldn't they talk like anime characters? To the first iteration of species. Okay. You know what, that makes sense. But why not like make the default super theatrical? Like if I say like okay Google to my phone, instead of being like how can I help you, it should be like how can I help you, master? Like that would be so much funnier. Separate files of each word not added. That is fair, yeah. But why female? Is it just me? Is it just me? But like I feel like PG. But I feel like a lot of the default, like even like Google Pixel, the Google Assistant, and Siri, and all of these other like speech assistants on tech, it's always like a female voice. I guess because like it's clear. I don't think so. Because like men can be clear too with their pronunciation. I know some people find female voice much more pleasant. Fair enough. I mean, hey, I'm a paying customer of like the Google Pixel. What if I want a male voice? I mean, I know I can probably change it in the settings, but why is the default female? Oh, it was Waze, right? Where you can like give him an Australian accent. I actually like her without a mouth. You shall not speak, peasant. That's right. Stupid machine. I'm so not nice to her. She looks sad now without a smile. I'm gonna keep it that way. Oh god. Just like thought about this tiny detail. That was actually a really good idea. I like that. It also giving her the muzzle. The muzzle helps separating her head from the neck. Like in visual terms, like makes it more 3D. I'm gonna get canceled so bad. There, now she looks like she's crying. I am not a good person at all. Well, you know, that's what I'm looking for, the, like, less humanity. Less humanity, more robot. Turn me to look at nothing. Menace reminds me of Cyberpunk. Definitely. So, actually I never played Cyberpunk. I should, I have it. I got it like pretty much when it was released, what was it, 2 years ago? As a gift. And never even opened it. Beautiful and deadly. That's a good interpretation. I like that. Don't want it to be like there. And of course some pieces from like behind. Okay. I guess this is the part when I start adding details, huh? As if I didn't already. It's time to connect her arms to her torso. The girl you'd not kick from your bed. Oh, you're describing me? Because if you kick me from any bed, I will be so mad. Don't interrupt my sleep ever. Yeah, so get used to it. My channel might be focused on art, but unfortunately unfortunately with a lot of my audience, sometimes like friends come into the chat and stuff like that, it quickly turns horny. I always have that friend who like comes in and just types "mommy." It's dark now. Yeah, you can't see me anymore. Good. I look like garbage. It's okay, the focus is my art. This is taking me too much time for just simple concept art. I mean, to be fair, I am adding details at this point. When I actually do. I am back. What time is it? Oh, it's 6 already. Aww. Cute. Okay, sorry, I just checked my messages for a sec. Just like 1-3 is gonna be for details. Yeah, that's it. I just needed that little like crack in her structure. So I'd like this line here as well. I'm trying to like copy my sketch as much as I can. As I said, like I should have traced it, but I didn't. It's okay. No, IKEA. That's it's a very famous furniture company. Their stuff is like cheap, but pretty good quality. And they like pretty much the way we don't have that type. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Because, like, as far as I know, IKEA is literally everywhere. They're like McDonald's, but with furniture. She had like texture right here. Yeah, I asked where are you from? If it's okay, if it's okay for me to ask. I know some people are like not very comfortable saying that. Okay, I like that a lot. She's so good. Okay. Okay, now that the line art is complete, I can start rendering. At least not rendering, but at least like testing the colors. There's a okay. Alright, that's fine. You don't have to tell me. I was just curious. From Brazil, nice. Okay, well, welcome. Okay. Now her kneecaps actually look like caps. Coloring time. I want my girl bigger. Okay. All right. So the way I imagined her, reason why I was looking at cars as my reference. You want to know where in Brazil? No, you don't have to tell me. It's okay. I don't know anything about Brazil, to be honest. I live in Canada. So even if like you tell me the name of a city, I'll have no idea what that means. Symmetry off. Okay, coloring time. So I think I'm just gonna go with a hard round for my simple colors and then start adding textures. Oh, next. A bit bigger. There. Thing is, again, I did not really plan this artwork enough, so I don't exactly know where to put my colors. Should probably use the lasso tool for this. Let's give it a shot. The lasso tool honestly frustrates me more often than not, so I don't use it that much. But like, it is so common amongst artists that I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like there's something I'm not doing correctly that I hate it. times some colors. Yes, exactly. Lasso.